the real-world impact of cyberbullying on victims. In an era characterized by digital interconnectedness, cyberbullying has emerged as a pressing social problem with severe real-world implications. Unlike traditional bullying, which tends to be confined to specific physical environments such as schools or playgrounds, cyberbullying follows its victims relentlessly, invading their private spaces and intensifying its detrimental impact. This article explores in depth the profound emotional, psychological, social, academic, and physical consequences faced by victims of cyberbullying, highlighting the necessity for robust societal and legal responses. Victims of cyberbullying face emotional distress that significantly exceeds traditional bullying due to the pervasive nature of digital platforms. The anonymity offered online enables perpetrators to deliver harmful content without immediate consequences, amplifying the psychological harm. Anxiety and depression. Victims frequently experience elevated levels of anxiety, often rooted in the unpredictability and permanence of online harassment. This constant anxiety can progress into clinical depression, significantly impairing daily functioning. Research indicates that adolescents subjected to cyberbullying show symptoms comparable to post-traumatic stress disorder (PTSD), underscoring the severity of their emotional suffering. Low self-esteem. Persistent derogatory comments and humiliation erode the victim's sense of self-worth. Digital harassment often targets a victim's appearance, intelligence, or personal beliefs, embedding deep insecurities that become difficult to overcome. Suicidal ideation and attempts. The tragic link between cyberbullying and suicidal behavior is well documented. Victims subjected to relentless bullying have a markedly increased risk of suicidal thoughts and behaviors. High-profile cases have underscored this devastating consequence, prompting greater urgency for preventive measures and mental health interventions. Social consequences. The social impact of cyberbullying can permanently alter a victim's interactions and relationships, profoundly affecting their social integration and emotional well-being. Social withdrawal and isolation. Victims frequently retreat from social interactions to avoid further harassment, exacerbating feelings of loneliness and isolation. Such isolation limits crucial emotional support from peers and family, compounding the emotional trauma experienced. Damaged reputation. Online content can rapidly spread, reaching vast audiences within minutes. This dissemination of damaging or false information can irrevocably tarnish an individual's reputation. The permanency of digital footprints complicates future social and professional relationships, causing long-term damage. Trust issues. Victims often experience profound trust issues following betrayal by peers or acquaintances online. Such experiences undermine their ability to form healthy relationships, leading to chronic mistrust and interpersonal difficulties extending into adulthood. Academic and professional impact. The impact of cyberbullying extends to significant deterioration in academic and professional achievements due to psychological distress and distraction caused by continuous harassment. Reduced academic performance. Victims often experience difficulty concentrating on academic tasks, leading to lower grades, absenteeism, and a diminished desire to engage academically. Schools represent common settings for cyberbullying, yet victims frequently find it challenging to report incidents or receive adequate support, intensifying their distress and impacting educational outcomes negatively. Professional repercussions. Adult victims of cyberbullying may suffer professionally if their digital reputation is compromised. Employers increasingly scrutinize online behavior, and damaging digital content may unjustly influence hiring decisions or career advancement opportunities, highlighting the need for stricter workplace cyberbullying policies. Physical health consequences. The physical manifestations of cyberbullying-induced stress underscore the profound interconnectedness between psychological trauma and physical health. Sleep disorders. Stress from online harassment frequently disrupts sleep patterns, resulting in insomnia, nightmares, and fatigue. Chronic sleep disruption adversely affects cognitive functioning, academic performance, and overall health. Eating disorders. Victims coping with stress may develop maladaptive eating behaviors, including binge eating, anorexia nervosa, or bulimia nervosa. These disorders pose severe long-term health risks, necessitating professional medical and psychological intervention. Chronic stress symptoms. Prolonged exposure to stress can lead to chronic health conditions, including headaches, digestive issues, cardiovascular problems, and impaired immune function. These conditions reflect the body's physiological response to ongoing emotional distress. Long-term consequences. Cyberbullying's impacts are not transient. They persist well beyond the immediate harassment period, affecting victims into adulthood. Mental health issues. The psychological trauma sustained from cyberbullying often translates into persistent mental health struggles, such as chronic depression, anxiety disorders, and ongoing PTSD-like symptoms. Such conditions frequently necessitate long-term therapy or medication, profoundly affecting life quality. Life satisfaction and opportunities. Victims frequently report decreased life satisfaction due to ongoing psychological trauma, social isolation, and reduced academic or career achievements. Cyberbullying's consequences, therefore, extend into broader societal implications, reflecting systemic challenges in adequately supporting affected individuals. Legal and societal response. Effective responses to cyberbullying require comprehensive strategies encompassing education, legal action, and mental health support. Legal frameworks. Numerous countries have enacted cyberbullying-specific legislation aiming to provide victims with avenues for legal recourse and holding perpetrators accountable. However, enforcing these laws remains challenging due to jurisdictional complexities inherent to digital environments. Educational initiatives. Schools play a critical role in preventing and managing cyberbullying through education and policy enforcement. Programs educating students, educators, and parents about identifying, preventing, and responding effectively to cyberbullying are increasingly becoming integral components of school curriculums. Mental health resources. Expanding access to mental health support services is crucial. Initiatives providing counseling, peer support groups, and online resources help mitigate psychological damage and assist victims in regaining confidence and stability. Prevention and mitigation strategies. Proactive strategies can significantly reduce the incidence and severity of cyberbullying. Awareness campaigns. Public awareness campaigns are essential to educate communities about the serious implications of cyberbullying. Raising societal awareness encourages responsible online behavior and fosters supportive environments for victims. Technological interventions. Social media platforms and digital service providers must actively engage in moderating harmful content, implementing strict reporting mechanisms, and facilitating rapid responses to harassment incidents. Community and peer support. Strengthening community support systems, including peer mentoring programs and youth-led initiatives, can offer powerful protective mechanisms against the damaging effects of cyberbullying. Conclusion: cyberbullying represents a profound challenge, significantly impacting victims' lives across emotional, psychological, social, academic, professional, and physical domains. Its persistent and pervasive nature demands urgent, comprehensive action from educators, parents, policymakers, technology companies, and mental health professionals. Developing a multifaceted response encompassing prevention, support, and education will be crucial in mitigating cyberbullying's devastating effects, ultimately fostering safer, healthier digital and real-world environments for all.